So if you clicked on this video, I'm gonna take a gander you are a fan of animation. And who could blame you? Animation is one of the most amazing art forms that has ever graced our cinematic screens. But what I can also bet is you probably have never heard of a little studio called Cartoon Saloon. For some reason, this studio has gone under so many people's radar. I mean, they are getting more known, which is great, but I know there's so many people, even within like the animation nerddom, who have still never heard or seen some of these movies. And let me tell y'all something, if you have not watched any of these, you are severely missing out. Y'all need to go look it up real soon, like right after this video, go look it up. Cartoon Saloon is an Ireland-based animation studio, and they have made some truly fantastic movies, and they definitely need more love and attention. And they have got an amazing lineup. They've got The Secret of Kells, Song of the Sea, Breadwinner, Wolfwalkers, and My Father's Dragon. All of these films are great in their own right, and they're all pretty different. This is definitely a studio you should look into and check out their work. Their art style is very unique. It's very, I think it takes a lot of inspiration from old Celtic designs, and they bring it to life all through this beautiful 2D animation. So another thing, there's so many people out there saying, there's not enough 2D animated films. Go to Cartoon Saloon, they will hook you up. And if you guys got some young ones around the house, you might have stumbled across this little gem called Puffin' Rock. Yes, they made that too. So hey, if you were like, oh, this is a cute show for kids, definitely go watch their movies, because they definitely are aimed a lot older, especially like Breadwinner. Breadwinner's PG-13. A lot of them deal with like Celtic lore and a whole lot of like historical moments within Ireland's history, so that's really interesting. But they always mix like a bunch of fantasy elements with it, which is so interesting and cool. And on top of that, you hear so many Irish accents, which, you know, that's never a bad thing. Irish accent and the Scottish accent are like my two favorite accents in the entire world, so I will listen to them all day long. And I didn't actually realize this till I was making this video, but this year is the 25th anniversary of Cartoon Saloon. So as a big celebration to them for their 25th anniversary and for all their amazing films, I want to make this video just to go check them out. They're exciting. And let's get some love to every single one of these movies, because they're definitely worth it. The Secret of Kells tells the origin story for one of Ireland's most treasured possessions, and that is the Book of Kells, which is a real book. I didn't really know that. But it's the story of how that book came to be. There's obviously a lot of fanciful elements, but it's a great fairy tale-like reconstruction of that story. The Secret of Kells was their first movie, and they really knocked it out of the park. Song of the Sea might be my favorite out of Cartoon Saloon's bunch, but it's a tough choice. These are all amazing. Song of the Sea is a bit more contemporary when it takes place, but still involves a lot of Irish mythology and a lot of cool fantasy elements. That follows a child named Ben and his little sister Saoirse, who cannot speak. It is a fantasy adventure like no other. I was not expecting where this was going, and it was so cool to see how they brought together different elements of Irish culture and emotional storytelling together, and it's just executed brilliantly. Y'all just have to see this. The Breadwinner is a fantastic movie, but it does not have the light fairy tale elements that the other movies thus far have had. This one gets real dark. It's their only one that's rated PG-13, and yeah, it earns that rating. Don't show your young ones this one. Wait till they're older. So this takes place during Taliban-controlled Kabul, which all takes place before the events of the Iraqi war. So there's a lot going on just to help show what life was like for people there and some of the hardships and struggles they had. It is a very eye-opening movie, tragic and sad, but it is still a gorgeous movie. So just, I preface this. This is not a feel-good movie, but it is an important and very eye-opening movie. Getting back to the Irish feel that Cartoon Saloon is known for, we have Wolfwalkers. I believe when this came out, it was an Apple TV Plus exclusive. I don't know if it still is, but maybe. A young girl named Robin goes to a new town with her father because her father's been hired to hunt down and kill wolves in the area to keep the city safe. In the process of doing that, Robin happens to meet a girl who lives amongst the wolves out in the woods. And unbeknownst to her, this young girl can now transform into a wolf when she is asleep. hence the name Wolfwalkers. I don't want to say too much without spoiling too much of the movie, so I'm trying to just give little synopsises of everything. Then the newest one, My Father's Dragon, which is available on Netflix, by the way, is probably the least critically acclaimed of all of these, but still a good time. It definitely feels aimed at a little bit of a younger audience here, but that doesn't mean there's still nothing to love about it. When a boy finds a fanciful world that also has a dragon on it, crazy adventures thus ensue. It is still a great time. You want to check it out. I just really wanted to give some love to this studio, even though they've released a bunch of films. This is their 25th anniversary, and they've had a ton of accolades being nominated for Golden Globes and Academy Awards. I still don't feel like enough people talk about this studio. This studio has done some really fantastic work. It's one of the few studios that are doing exclusively 2D animation, and it is beautiful to see. They've got such a unique style. They've got such a unique storytelling method that if you're looking for something different in animation, go look up Cartoon Saloon right now. You can watch My Father's Dragon on Netflix right now, Wolfwalkers on Apple TV+. I don't know about the other ones where you can find them, but I'm sure you can find them around. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! And big thank you to all of my Patreons. Without you, this channel wouldn't be what it is today. Thank you so much.